What's going on, guys? Today we're gonna make Sindhi curry. That's a tomato Sindhi curry. It looks like this. We've already made it. You got rice here, you got sweet potato, garnished with a bit of coriander leaves. Let's give it a try. That's delicious. Tanginess, the tomato, the spices. It tastes really good. We're gonna learn how to make it, and I'll be seeing you shortly. We're gonna start by having 5 tomatoes. We have a bit of garlic cloves here, ginger, water, salt, and our pressure cooker. What we're gonna do is cut this into pieces, put them in here, all those items as well, and we're gonna cook it under pressure. And we're gonna cook it for around 3 whistles of a pressure cooker, or 4, depending on your pressure cooker. So the tomatoes have boiled. I'm gonna put them now through a sieve and pass it through it gently until it all becomes a puree. We keep doing it constantly until all the water comes out. So you keep doing this until there's literally a paste left here. What we want is obviously the soup underneath, which will have all the tomatoes goodness with the garlic and the ginger. So that's what's left over. We've removed all the stuff from the tomato, all into the liquid down here. And yeah, it takes as long as it takes, but that's what you want to achieve in the end. What you want is a tangy kind of soup, which is going to be the basis of your curry here. If it's not that tangy, add a bit of this, which is black mangosteen. You just squeeze it in there and it gives it that tangy flavor. It is not the same as lemon or salt. It's quite a different and unique flavor. So the tomato curry is not done yet. We have more ingredients here. We have a bit of bay leaves. We have a bit of garlic.
Not bay leaf.
So the tomato curry is not done yet. We have a few things to add. We have a bit of curry leaves here, garlic, ginger, cumin seeds, asafoetida, hing, mustard seeds. We have a bit of gram flour. Yeah. We have a bit of turmeric, and we have ground coriander here. So we start by adding oil to our pressure cooker here. It doesn't have to be a pressure cooker. It could be just a deep kind of cooker, because we're going to add the tomato liquid to it, so you need it to contain it. Next you add half a teaspoon of asafoetida. Add a teaspoon of cumin seeds. A teaspoon of mustard seeds, and we add the chopped garlics, ginger, and the curry leaves, which we have set aside. We take that much of a gram flour and add it to the mixture to thicken the curry. You keep stirring because you don't want your seeds to get burned or anything. As you keep stirring, the color will start changing. It'll get darker and darker. And then you add your tomato mixture, which you had sieved through earlier. Keep stirring. If you want to add more water because you want more sauce, this is the time to do so. Because now, as we're going to start mixing, it's going to be binding up with the ground flour and maintaining a consistency. Next we add is half a teaspoon of turmeric, teaspoon of coriander powder, taste it. If it needs salt, add so. So we're just going to leave it there for a little bit on medium fire so that it starts getting thicker and thicker. Just simmering there. And every now and then we just mix it to see if that's happened. A lot of people add vegetables in this stage to their curry. You keep stirring it until your vegetables are done. You'll know that they're soft, and that will also mean that your curry is done. We, in this case, have not added any vegetables. So as you're cooking it and it starts getting thicker, obviously the amount of curry will start reducing, as you can see there in the edge. So if you want more curry, add some water. As we've been adding water here, the taste has been diluting, so obviously it's a bit less tangy than it was before. So we're gonna add a bit of those mango steed things. So you just get them like that, just put them in water a little bit so they get soggy. Just whack it in there. So that should take care of the tanginess of the tomato gravy. Okay, so you'll know this is done when on the side you'll see all the oil coming up as well, and the color has changed to something a bit more darker. Next thing what we're gonna do is we're gonna add a tadka to it. So in a small pan, add some oil, add half a teaspoon of asafoetida, a teaspoon of cumin seeds, half a teaspoon of garam masala, a few curry leaves, and you pour it into the mixture. Season with a bit of black pepper, and that's it. Turn off your fire and it's done. When you're gonna serve it, just garnish with a bit of coriander leaves, and that's that. So this dish can be served with some rice, potatoes on the side, and whatnot. Give us a like, subscribe to stay tuned for future recipes, and I'll see you shortly.